Contrasted again, and today, guys, I'm here to do another anime review, and this anime review is to Food Wars Season 2, Episode 3, guys, also known as Shingeki no Soma Season 2, Episode 3. So, guys, before I get into it, so sorry for this review and also some other reviews I'm going to do today are late. So sorry. The main reason why it's late, because I've been playing, I think it's quite obvious, Pokemon fucking Go. I've been playing Pokemon Go. Literally, guys. For the past day since Pokemon Go came out in the UK, I've been fucking playing this game. Like, as you can tell from, let's see, I reached level 9. I'm in Team Valor. Yes, I'm in fucking Team Valor. Now, I found out there's a pizza joint. I don't know if I think it's American, but I found there's a pizza joint. I think it's showed a poster, which I think is real. If it's real, then fucking greatness. And they got special prices for people who are playing Pokemon Go. Literally. And I found out that the prices ranges that for team I'm trying to get the name right. Each team right. I got Valor right because I'm part of the team. But Team Valor, they get 25% off, which I feel is good. Team Mystic, which is the blue team, they get double price. Oops. And team, which from that I think it's obvious it's fake. I think it's quite obvious from that, but it's a double price for Team Mystic. If it is real, let me say it. Like, what the fuck? It's real. It's about for Team Mystic and Team Cystic, I think Cystic, they got 10% off. So, if you're in Team Mystic, if that poster is real, then fuck, don't go to that pizza joint because it's going to get you double price. But if you're Team Valor, go to that pizza joint because you'll fucking get 25% off of pizza. Fucking greatness. And if you're Instinct, you could go there if you want to. You get 10% off. Still pretty good. So yeah, I got where I reached level 9, and look, I own. Let's see. I'll try and make it clearer. I own 30 fucking 7 Pokemon. 37 Pokemons. Literally 37 Pokemons. And my powerful worst one is my Cypher. Which with 383 CP. Now, of course, I unfortunately live in Chalgrove. Wi-Fi is not great. Literally. That's why majority is what I got, except for my Cypher and some other Pokemon. I think my Mankey is one of them. Well, yeah, my Mankey, along with my Butterfree. And yeah, I think that's it, really. The only Pokemon I got outside Chalgrove is my Butterfree, my Cypher, and my Mankey. The rest I actually can catch in Chalgrove. Yay! But I'm just saying, I didn't play Pokemon Go, so that's the reason why these reviews are late. But anyway, let's get a review of Shingeki no Soma Season 2, Episode 3. So let's get into it. So guys, in this episode of Food Wars, or Shingeki no Soma, in this episode, first up, it starts up with the reveal of the winner against Tokura. I think I'm trying to get his name right. That guy between Megami and Takara. I think that's Takara. I think that's trying to say. I've got to get people's names actually, but Takari. Now we found out Takari won. He won by but Megami was close. But unfortunately, in the ending, Takari won. So Megami did not go through, which I feel a bit. Oh, poor Megami. But unfortunately, now I found out she could have won if it was not thanks to our headmaster not noticing the after effect he went through, because, as you know, to find out he likes the food very much, he takes off his clothes. One thing he didn't notice, he took off his underwear. Or his loincloth. His nose is a fucking loincloth. What the fuck? But yeah, that came off, so, but when it comes to Tucker, he didn't. So if he actually noticed that, then he would have maybe making me not go through it except Tucker, but it's fair of the game. Person who got through, Tucker, so unfortunately making me lost. Next, after Megami, we have the main episode focused on battle, like the Shigeki first. So the next Shigeki to find out part of the top 4 that's going to face in the finals or semi-finals. Yeah, semi-finals to face in the semi-finals. This episode is based on what the next 2 Shigekis are going to focus on who's going to. The other 2 is going to go face against Yukihira and Toka in the final 2, in the semi-finals. So in this episode, it focused on all the battle between the Shigeki versus Shigeki on Hisco and Harumi. Now we know Harumi. Harumi is the very spicy guy. Like, he really likes to use his spice, as you guys know. And he actually beat Soma in the preliminaries. He actually beat him, but only because of how the judges were judging. Because actually, if you think about it, really, Soma and Harumi are pretty much equal. They're equals. Literally equals. It was not because of the judging side of it. Because every human has their own form of tastes. Like their own form of taste buds. Now if you actually notice at the scoreboard, literally at the scoreboard of our season against Yukihira and Harumi in the preliminaries, if you've noticed the scoreboard, Yukihira ended up getting more the higher numbers, even though than Harumi did. Now, even though Harumi won, it was not because of, even if Yukihira did get maybe some of the higher numbers than Harumi did, still even gets some of the higher numbers. More of the higher numbers. And by adding the scores together, Harumi unfortunately had one, I think if I'm correct, 1 more point more than Yukihira, but only by 1 point. That means Yukihira unfortunately has got a lower point. One of the judges gave him a lower point than just enough to unfortunately be lower than Harumi by one of the judges. And from my point, I think it was the female judge. The female judge that was in that season, the judge that made him get the 1 less lower point compared to Harumi. Because of that, it affected the point system a bit more. So because of that, Yukihira unfortunately was in 2nd place. He would have been tied or maybe 1st place. It was not because of that judging. But otherwise, Harumi and Yukihira are pretty much tied. They're pretty much tied. So, but what it is this episode was focused on Hisco and Harumi. Hisco is the underling, also the second seat of the pretty much also the assistant. Yeah, pretty much the assistant or the assist. The attendant. I get the proper word. Attendant of Emery. Of Emery. As you know, Emery, the daughter of the headmaster of I think daughter or grand. I can't remember, granddaughter or daughter. I think granddaughter, but the granddaughter of the granddaughter of our headmaster. She is the granddaughter of the headmaster. So that means, of course, as she's been nicknamed the God Turn, she's the attendant. Hisco is attendant of Eri Nikiri. So Eri Nikiri. So Hisco, pretty much. So she could. Her goal in this tournament is that she tried to surpass or try to stay pretty much able to be at the same size as Eremi. She's trying to be at the same size as Enery, but unfortunately And she's alright being second best. Well, comes the problem is that if you want to be second best, the weakness you have is that you try not to fully improve your skills, because unfortunately part of human, you can accept to be second best. Of course you can accept to be second best. But when it comes to goaling, we try to goal for something that involves actually cooking or ranking up. One thing you need to agree on, that the best way of thinking is always try to reach the top. Try to become number one. That you should always focus on. Without doing that, if you don't focus on that as the goal, part of your goal, there's no way you can maybe not be equal. There's no way you can be equal or even higher than the person you want to be pretty much equal or higher with. Because if you don't focus on that, you have a high chance of losing against someone whose goal is to become number one. And Harmony wants to become the number one cook, the number one seat in the school. So it just shows you. He just shows you what his skill is. Because at the end, before I take it at the end, the topic of this cookie is burgers. They have to make burgers. Now, some of you think, oh, they're making burgers? That should be simple. Yes! If you're so stupid, that is so fucking stupid you think it's so simple. But when it comes to shogekis, even if they give them a dish to make, there's always a complicated way of making a fucking basic dish. There's loads of ways to make different types of burgers. Why do you think there's sea burgers? Why do you think there's vegetarian burgers? Why do you think there's lamb burgers? Majority of people think like burgers, beef burgers, or if you're a vegetarian burgers. But vegetarians have a little smarter brain when it comes to cooking wise, I take it, because it's obvious when it comes to burgers, obviously, but they should know, people should know there are different types of burgers. Why do you feel like maybe at one place some burgers are bad, but another place some burgers are good? Because of the type of burgers they're making. Because not every single burger is the same. You can get different type of burgers, different types of quality, different types of meat, different types of ingredients that's inside that burger. Which, in this episode, Kagami was doing, Hisco, she was doing pretty much a sea dish based burger. She was pretty much using turtle, and one thing I got to say, thank you, Sharon Butchering! Thank you! Because I really, for some reason, every time I see cooking on TV or in anime form, there's one thing I've always wanted to see. Butchering! Because I know in real life, that at some point it comes to your cooking, if you're aiming to be a good cook, is that you need to learn to butcher. You need to learn how to kill animals while you're cooking. That's one thing I've learned when it comes to cooking, is that when you have to cook, sometimes you have to cook living creatures freshly. That means you have to kill the fucking animal yourself. And Hitsuko, she did. She killed a fucking turtle so she can use it as an ingredient. Which is a fucking genius, because I'm glad she done that. Literally. Glad she done, because it just shows you the skill of her cooking. And how less squeamish it is, because this shows you guys, if you're aiming to be a cook, one thing you need to not be squeamish. If you're not scared of blood, or if you're scared of killing an animal, why are you fucking cooking in the first place? Because some of the top cooks, they, if you guys don't know, they butcher animals. They will freaking kill them. They would. If it's part of their ingredient, and they actually have the living thing right in front of them, they would kill it. They won't be as afraid. Of course they still have, it's impossible to have that sort of tension, it's impossible, but they have a more calmer form when it comes to, and also more gently, of course, they have to do it gently as well, but they're able to butcher, like, gut out a freaking living animal. Which, cooking, I give that props to. Props to doing that. Of course, killing the animal in general for just general reasons, not for proper reasons. If you're killing it for just for fun, fuck you, person. Fuck you. But if you're doing it because of survival, as cooking, I give you props, because you're not squeamish. You're doing it because you're hungry, plus you're also doing it because you're cooking, and you're not scared of doing it if you need it for survival reasons. Of course, this is not really for survival reasons, but you're still using it for what they're meant to be for. Because don't forget, humans, don't forget, we're predators. We're the top predators in the world right now. Literally. So this shows you how much potential we have as a predator. So, yeah. So I'll give Husky props for butchering. Literally butchering that turtle up. Now, also she used the turtle blood in it, which some people might feel, oh, you can use turtle blood. Some of you, have you ever heard of black pudding? Have you heard of black pudding before? That is pig's blood in pig's intestines. So, humans eat that. That's completely blood in pig intestines. Think about it. So, of course there could be other ingredients, other foods out there that use blood and bone in their foods. Which again, get Hisky for fucking good. Now, the work made. Now, of course, we already know Harmony won the game, even though I do give a lot of props to Hisco. She did do a very good job. Unfortunately, like I said, her goal was to not properly surpass Nikiri, but she really wants to surpass Enara, but she really wants to be equal by her side. So that's what she was. But unfortunately, Harmony wanted to win, and of course, what makes him, I take it, was how he spiced his food up. The way he spiced his freaking burgers up, and the way he used burger in a baguette. He used burgers in her baguette, which that fucking baguette burger. I fucking want to eat that. I want to eat that shit. It's fucking big. I'm gonna. If I ever see that in real life, I'm fucking buying it, because even though I want to eat the lettuce, I'm not very good. I don't really like the. I also I might add my own sauce to it, but pretty much a baguette burger. I'm fucking eating it. I'm fucking eating that when I see it. That looks fucking tasty. And the spicing, the senses you can get from the burger, and the way people were reacting after he started baking the burger. When he started baking the burger, all the smell of the spices that burger was bringing out made people super hit. Like, made all the judges, like, drooling to have some. He didn't see more. And when they tried it, they drooled. They ate it all instantly. They didn't pay attention to their eating, because unfortunately part of judging is to pay attention. But of course, part also, when it comes to competitions, is to make sure you make sure the judges don't fully pay attention. Why do you want the judges not fully pay attention? Because if they don't fully pay attention, one of the goals is to make sure they like it so much you instantly beat them. That's what the problem I said with Yukihira, and the problem against Yukihira and Harumi last time, because unfortunately that woman that judged gave Yukihira gave Soma a small score, because of the enjoyment level. So that's what I mean. That's maybe because of the enjoyment level. That's what I mean. Harumi, he did it. Made it so enjoyable that they didn't pay attention, and majority of them at all it, except for the headmaster, who kept at least some of it to judge properly. So, but that's pretty much all the judges instantly won. And yeah, now, mid in the episode, Yukihira was late to watch the competition. So, and he ends up running into this biker guy, who seems to be the candidate next opponent that Ardini, like one of the Ardini brothers, but Ardini, the blonde-haired Ardini, he wants to face who's the rival of Yukihira. Like he thinks himself as a rival for Yukihira because Soma Yukihira. If you guys sometimes I would say Yukihira or sometimes I say Soma because Yukihira Soma is his full name. So I might say Soma or Yukihira, depends on. But if I say that, I'm saying pretty much the same person. Unless I talk about his father, but we have to know his father's not in this episode. So Yukihira Soma, pretty much. Aldini really thinks himself the rival to Yukihira, and of course, and we find out this biker guy is Aldini's next opponent. Now, this biker guy he runs into Yukihira, and he asks him can I cut pretty much in a bike like a scary way as well. Like he's creepy and we definitely have to worry about because he definitely seems that kind of person. But we see that Aldini wants to face. We see that guy wants to face. We see it looks like this biker guy. He's actually judging. He's actually estimating his opponent. He's estimating them. He's actually sneaking around and actually looking at his opponents, how they cook, and also dress for some fucking reason. He talks about he actually says Aldini wears striped underwear. Why do we have to fucking know that? He wears striped boxers. So what? Why do we have to learn that? Know that? For fan service for the females, maybe? I understand that, but oh my god. Pretty much you could call him a pervert, really. A gay one as well. But I know he does that to girls as well, I think. I think he will do that to girls, so never mind that. So, but pretty much he's a creepy dude. Literally. I love to give him props. He does analyse his opponents, which I do give him props for. Even though he did it in a creepy way, he analysed his opponents. By analysing your opponents, you do have a high chance of winning and actually find out weaknesses to your opponent. By doing that, you can even cook something maybe more effective. And that has worked in the past before. People analysing their opponent, of course, better, a bit more safer, a bit more less creepy. But by analysing their opponent, they end up winning a round against them, and then they end up winning the whole thing maybe. So it does work. It does work. More effective technique. But yeah, this doesn't need to pertain to that guy because he's fucking creepy as fucking hell. Creepy. But and we're gonna see him next episode. We're gonna see him next episode. So I can't wait to see that. And that's all we really got to say. So now animation quality. Look fucking great as usual. Fucking great as fucking usual. Now I can say Food Wars, you really toned down the food gas in this episode. Literally because we hardly saw so much food gas in this episode. Like we saw it, of course, but the way it was produced, it was not hardly noticeable, which is surprising. Of course, if you're a newbie, I think it would be almost defined because even with a little bit of it, you might be like, what the fuck? But they don't. If you're like me, who's new to it for a while, you don't even notice that much. That was fan service. Like some parts say that was actually fan service. You did not know it, which I feel. And the majority of this episode was male fan service. Pretty much fan service for the females to like, or gay if you swing that way. But pretty much majority of fan service was guy fan service. So fan service for the girls / people who are gay. So that's props to Food Wars. At least they make fan service not just for pretty much the guy and lesbian audience, but they also do the fan service for the gay and female audience, which I give props to because again, Food Wars. I'm glad they do fan service for both genders. They do it for both genders, which I'm glad about. I should have said that better. I should have said that, make it less rude. I hate being rude, by the way, guys. I fucking hate being rude. So if I offend someone, I'm so fucking sorry. I try not to be rude, but because I'm diagnosed with autism and dyslexia, so I do sometimes bring out words that might offend people. Trust me, I actually have offended people by accident, which I didn't want to do that, but I have done, so I know what it feels like to accidentally offend someone even though you weren't doing it on purpose or anything. It's fucking annoying that it happens, but trust me, I try not to be rude at all. But I'll try my best. But yeah, pretty much, I've got to say, I'm glad they do that. But like I said, hardly any fan service in this episode, which is surprising. But still, when they do it, I give them props that majority of it is for that audience, which I'm giving these props for because it does somehow bring out more in the audience for that. So, because unfortunately, last season, I do say, even though they had it, I still see they're a bit more on the female. Like, more the female was still getting more fans. Even though we still had that guy fans, which is only that much apart, but I do see the female one still a bit more higher up. But by doing that now, I see it's more equal. I think it's more equal now, so I'm giving props for that. So, yeah, that's okay. This season is mostly going for that, so I'm giving props for that as well. So, yeah, that's all I've got to say. And, just animation. Animation looks fucking good. As fucking usual. I can't wait for next episode. And, yeah, let's see what happens. And that's all I got to say. Anyway, guys, that's my anime review to Shingeki no Soma Season 2, Episode 3. Also known as Food Wars Season 2, Episode 3. Hope you guys like it, because chat fans today. If you guys want to see FML, come on the description down below. My address is there, and yeah. Hope you guys like it. Come on, subscribe, and see you guys later. Bye, guys!